In tonight's Focus on Faith, a real-life David versus Goliath story. 3 small churches in Texas are taking on the Federal Emergency Management Agency over relief money for Hurricane Harvey damage. Religion correspondent Lauren Green looks at the tale of the tape.
Churches, synagogues, and mosques became literal shelters in the storm as Harvey and Irma ravaged East Texas and Florida and the Caribbean. Faithful volunteers clocked tens of thousands of hours to help victims. But what happens when the places of worship are the victims?
You're looking at damage to anywhere from their sanctuaries to their roofs being blown off. It's horrific. 3
small Texas churches are now suing the Federal Emergency Management Agency, challenging its policy that bans houses of worship from applying for relief as nonprofits, simply because they are religious. One of them served as a shelter and FEMA staging area. Harvest Family Church suffered flooding and damage to its sanctuary. The pastor wrote, "Our faith is what drives us to help others. Faith certainly doesn't keep us from helping others, and we're not sure why it keeps FEMA from helping us."
Nonprofits of any other kind, like the Garden Club or an aquarium that provide services to their communities, are allowed to apply. So when you have these first responders on the ground who are still there once the government leaves, doesn't it seem weird that the government is discriminating against them in this instance?
President Trump seems to agree. He tweeted, "Churches in Texas should be entitled to reimbursement from FEMA relief funds for helping victims of Hurricane Harvey, just like others." But the law is not clear, says New York University law professor Bert Newborn. The churches are basing their case on the recent Supreme Court decision granting Trinity Lutheran Church public funds to make its playground safer. But in that case, says Newborn, the funds were used for secular purposes. Repairing a sanctuary is not the same.
The question is, can they get the money and rebuild their worship facilities? Because then the money would be going to help worship, not to help people from not getting skinned knees on a playground or being able to get food at a food bank.
Now, the attorney for the churches says FEMA could change the policy today if it wanted to. We reached out to FEMA for a response, and they cannot comment on pending litigation. Brett?
Interesting. Lauren, thank you.
Sure.